So
Future
fine.
also fine.
So why means in source we have G3 location means we have everything here. So that is the reason we if we have the higher level of hierarchy that will be enough. So whatever it. So one level or two level, three level, any level it is fine, but it should be higher level, not lower level. So why means child consists the parent details. But does it parent consist the child details? Yes, in any
No,
list
doesn't consist.
parent doesn't consist child details, correct, but child consists the its parent details. So that is the reason. So if you whenever if we are using sum and lookup as well, any without any functions, if I want use any if I want to pull data from one module to another module, so what should we do? So what are the conditions we have where we can without any functions we can pull? In which condition we can pull?
Select the functions. The dimensions are same.
Dimensions are same, yes. So without any functions we can pull if dimensions are same. So one condition. So what is the one more condition?
Source is child and target is parent.
Yes. So if source should be child and parent, target should be parent or its parent, whatever it higher level hierarchy, so then also it's fine, correct. So in this scenario what can we do we need any intermediate calculation, do we need any formulas? Yes, do we need any formulas?
No, no, no.
So we don't need any formulas if I want to pull these details. So that is the thing we need to understand here. So we can see here. So is it Sagar? Are you getting what I am trying to say? When we don't need any functions directly, we can pull the data from one module to another module. What are the conditions?
Sorry.
When we can pull the data without any functions from one module to another module.
You're asking about line item subset only, right?
Not asking line item subset, Sagar.
Okay, okay. So when we have, so okay, when they are like uh, there is target and source time, target and source time, source module. If you have same dimension, then no need to use any formulas, right?
Same dimensions is fine. So okay, great.
Yeah, and even there is a relationship of child and parent relationship. It's also there. There is no need to use any formulas in logic and circle.
Wrong one, Sagar. You should
Parent to
say
parent, right?
you should say what dimension should it consist, source, and what dimension should consist target. You should say in this way. If I have you are saying relationship, so my source consists the parent, my child, my target consists the child. So these module consists the child and parent relationship. Can I pull from parent to child without any function?
No.
Without any function, can I pull from parent to child? Is it possible?
No, no, we cannot.
Then what? When can I pull data without any function? One more condition.
When source has child dimensions and the target has parent.
Yes. So source should be child and target should be parent. So either it is direct parent or parent of parent is fine. But it should be higher level of hierarchy. Target should be. In that scenario, we can pull data. So why I am saying this one? I have given explanation as well so many times. Why I can pull? What is the reason?
Because child dimensions has parent dimensions tagged to them, whereas parent doesn't have the lower level details.
Yes. So parent consists every time child consists the all of its parents. So if I have G3 location list, if I open, so it consists everything, correct? But G1 region, does it consist G3 location details inside it?
No, 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 no.
So
So
then
here child
that,
data rolls up to parent level.
so that is the reason it consists child and all parents. So that is the reason we can, if I have the source child and parent, if I have target as a parent or parent of parent also fine. If I have in this scenario, I can pull data without any functions. So this is we need to understand. Correct?
Yes, yes.
So we need to understand these things. Otherwise, nothing will happen. So So we have all models, most of the models in the archived mode. So why means because of our space issue, we are
Yeah, I
keeping
was
a,
practicing today morning, so I archived.
yes, yes, not a issue. So this is also one best practice for us, correct? So it is also help us to how to how we utilize in office in real time also will do same thing. So whenever if I have space issue, we will send message in the group, so I want to um, archive this model, do you have any objection for anyone? So someone is using, they will object and they will ask, this model is not in use, you can make this model in archive. So simply they will show it. So which model we need to do archive, so that we'll get the space. So without informing anyone, we can't do. So as we are doing in teamwork, so we need to take the everyone's opinion. So if we are doing something different, so you can see here, I have unarchived my model. So you can see. So what are the activity in export activities? So prepare export data. So in to create to prepare data exports, what we are trying to do here. So create the shipping export module and create saved view. So what should we do here? We need to create one module. So that module name prepare data exports mean, so we are doing creating some saved views for the exporting purpose. So you can see inventory ordering module I am creating here. So where is our is it my model? Where is my model? So in this model, which module should I create here? So G3 location list. This is a module name. Inventory 05 is my module name. So I need to create here inventory 05 module name. And what are the dimensions should I take here? G3 location and time should be in months. So G3 location I need to take, time should be in months. So we can change later the time scale. We can change the later. So you can see. So what are the line items should I create? Code
Code
and
and shipping.
Code and shipping cost. Code and shipping cost. So these two line items I need to take. So after creating the format of the code should be text, and the shipping line item format should be number. So you can see, first of all we need to change the time scale. So I hope my role is not properly. We have changed some different role here. So simply we can keep as a full access. We can remove this selective access as well. Now you can try. So inventory ordering module is get created. What is the time scale should I maintain here?
Months.
Months. So this is fine. So then what is the format of my line items?
Text.
Here also I need to. So code line item format it should be.
Text.
Yes, shipping cost it should be number only.
Number.
Yes. So then you can see. So what the location code ensure consistency at import. So shipping expenses by location wise we want. So what should we do here? Category should be inventory, functional area should be inventory. So keep in mind that you will want import G3 location by code in downstream model. So by using code only we need to import the G3 location. Before writing the formulas, use subsidiary view to change the dimensionality for the code line item so that it not applicable over the time. So for code, do I need time?
No need.
Do I, code does it change for the every month?
No, no, it will.
It doesn't change, correct? So every location, every month, that code should be constant. Then for this module, so do I need a time dimension here? It doesn't require time dimension. So simply I have removed the time so that you can see here. So simply we can get the code after writing the formula we will get. So how can I get the code? To get the code, what formula should I write here?
Code of item of
Code of item of
G3 location.
G3.
Code of item of
G3 location.
code of item of
G3 location.
G3 location. Simply we can apply here. So that what happened, we'll get the code will get.
Code.
So for each and every location code we can see it doesn't impact across the time. So it doesn't require. So across the time also it will not change. Then what is our shipping cost? So what is our shipping cost? For shipping cost, shipping expenses by location. So before writing formulas, use subsidiary view to change the dimensionality for the code line item uh, so that it not applicable over the time. Also there is no need to recreate the code if data already exists. So review summary method setting. So summary method setting also, if we need to check, create saved view for exporting in inventory order module. So create saved view. So create saved view. So how we can create the saved view? So what is the view we need? So how do we need this one? So in this way they need. So simply location and time we need to keep like this, and then so line item should be in the
Code and
columns.
shipping cost.
So code and shipping
Elements in the
cost.
columns.
So for to create the saved view, so what should I do? Simply,
Pivot.
where is our time?
You didn't select time. It's
You can see here. Once I will refresh this one. Yes. So whenever if I see this one, so how I need to do? So
Line items to the columns. And location to the rows.
location and
Time
time
to
should
the
be in rows.
page.
Yes. So in this way they want. In this way they want
six.
their view. So you can see, and for this view, what is the name? Export saved view we need to keep. So we need to save as the export. So export view we can give. If I create this one, what happened? So whenever if I go to my default view, I can see like this. So whenever if I go, so export view, how can I see? So like this I can see. So my view whatever they are expecting. So here, so this is the first view. We need to write the formula for this one. So shipping cost values in your model may be different than sample view. So whatever the values we have, it may be different. So why means how we will get the shipping cost? Where do I have the shipping cost? So we need to take view the source. What is our source and what is our target? So from where I need to bring the source, we need to write the formula. So that one I will we need to check the source and we need to bring the value formula for this one, so that we will get this one. So give me a minute. Yes, am I audible to you?
Yes, yes.
Yes, fine. So, what is our source here? Where did we calculate this shipping cost? In which module we have calculated? Inventory one module we have calculated, correct? Shipping cost? Yes. Did we calculate shipping cost in inventory module or not? Yes. So,
Yes,
what is
yes.
this? Final shipping cost. So final shipping cost we have calculated. So inventory ordering module. So inventory ordering module, if I calculate this final shipping cost, so how can I pull data from my source to target? What is my source dimension and what is my target dimension? Yes. What is my source dimension and what is my target dimension here? P3 SKU and G3 location list. Correct? Are you able to see my
Yes.
screen?
Yes, yes.
So are you there? Everyone or only Sagar is available?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yes. So
Both.
yes. So what can we do? Then where can we find relationship between the P3 SKU and G3 location?
mm,
Yes. Once send message as a rejoin.
no, sir.
Yes. So where can we find relationship between this P3 SQ and D3 location? Did we
System
read
modules.
in system module? In which module did we find? Earlier also we have done this one.
Maybe system 08.
In
08.
system 08 we can see the relationship between the source and target module. So like you can see here this system 08 module consists of P3 SQ dimension and which line item do we have? Location, distribution center. So this location nothing but this one only, correct? So location nothing but the distribution center, New York, Paris, whatever it. So we can find the relationship between this P3 SKU and you can see P3 SKU and G3 location supplied by. So if I see this one, this is my source and this is my target and this is my mapping module. So if I have source and mapping module consists the same dimension. So should I use a sum function or lookup function?
Some function.
Some function
Some
we need to
function.
use simply. Correct? Some function we need to use. Source and mapping are same. Simply what can I do?
Yeah, time scale also week and month is there.
So I have source week and target month. So can I weeks will rolls up months or not? Child will rolls up it in month level or not?
Yes, it is
Yes.
possible.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
One more thing, I have this week I have. So I will show here inventory one module. So whether do I have month detail or not here?
Yes.
This
Yes, sir.
child dimension consists parent level as well. You can see month detail also you can see every month detail shipping cost. So that is the reason parent doesn't consist child details, but child consists its parent details.
Parent
Why?
level details. Yes.
Why means
Okay.
so without parent child will not be there. Without parent
Yes.
child will not be there, but without child parent will be there.
Yes, yes.
Correct?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You can see here if I want to pull data here simply. So what how they have created saved view. So you can see shipping cost. So simply what we are writing the formula, we need to write, we need to go inventory ordering module, we need to click on final shipping cost, then I need to write the sum function, then simply I need to use the location. In location nothing but the this supplied by nothing but the location only. New York you can see data. So distributions are supplied by nothing but the location only. From these locations they are distributing the products supplied by nothing but distributors. These locations are distributors. These locations you can see even so we what we see. So in our location list how many items we have in this level 1 or level 2. If you go to locations you can see here in location list how many items we have. Yes, how many items we have? Forty-three locations something we have, correct? So apart from this one how many are distribution centers? You can see distribution centers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 or 14 or almost around 16 we have the distribution centers. So few out of 43 location we have 16 or 17 distribution centers which are making the products, correct? So these locations distributing the products. So these locations and distribution centers are not different. So in locations only few are distribution centers. So you can see here. So what I am writing formula here on the base of sum already I have written the formula and I brought this one. So did what data whatever we get, so it may not be um, same, it will be different. So why it different, why we are getting this different value? Basically, how I am getting this shipping cost? First of all, how I am getting shipping cost?
Mm.
On the base of these selections whatever we do here, so whatever shipping method we are using, so it everything depends, correct? So whether I
Yes.
raise submit order request or not, so for each and every product, so how many products we have selected, how many, for how many products we don't select, we don't know all these things. So that is the reason whatever the shipping cost we have, so this is a default shipping. So to pull product, to distribute the product from manufacturing centers to different locations. So if you select something you will get, and if you override you will get the different shipping cost, and this will be totally depends upon the selection. So whatever the things we'll select here, submit purchase order request and everything according to their products, we will get here shipping cost. So these are the different things, but what they have selected and why they have selected, so these values may be different. So this is the thing, we have this one. So the thing is, you can see also, review the summary method, create the saved view for the exporting in inventory 05 module. So yes, we have created saved view, and you can see they have applied the filter as well. So you can see they have only months, they don't have half years and years. So how can I remove the half years and years? Yes,
Filter. Mm.
filter we need to filter, not
Months only.
months only also we can apply the filter. Yes, they have applied, I hope, months only filter, so that you can see whether it is how can we apply the filter here. So months only filter, we'll try to apply the months only filter here, so that we'll get. So months only filter I need to apply. So in which module do we have?
System 00.
System 00, this one. So months only
Months
filter.
only.
So if I apply the filter, what happened, you can see. Yes, are you able to see here?
Yeah.
Only months only we can see, correct? So we have this one. And even if I want apply the filter to, I don't want non-zero values, so we can try here. So here, if I don't want non-zero values on line items, if I want apply the filter, so simply what can I do? So on which line item basis we want
Shipping cost.
shipping cost, but we need to apply here only one more filter we need to add here, shipping code and shipping cost. So if I apply is greater than 0, so if I apply this filter, what happens? Are you able to see any zero values here?
No.
No, so only non-zero values you can see. So in this way we can apply the filter, and you can save these changes, correct? So you can save this one. So export view I have created, so that I can import wherever I want. So same thing I can import wherever I want. So this is of one thing we have completed. And if I go to next activity, so this one basically will export to FP&A model. So why do we need this expense in FP&A model? Yes,
Because these expenses are going to be used in the forecasting for next year.
in
Also to
profit,
see the end of the year values.
yes, in profit and loss reports, do we need expenses or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we need expenses, correct? So that is the reason what
Yes.
will we do? So even we'll try to export data from the this demand planning model shipping cost and everything to FP&A model, and in FP&A model also few reports we need some whatever the uh, data we need in the demand planning model, so that we import in the demand planning model. So that is the reason this Anaplan generally we called as a Anap connected planning, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So we can see here, so we have completed one activity. So create demand export module to module and create saved view. So we need to create one more module here, demand 04 module. So demand 04 module we need to create below the demand 03 module. Demand 04 module, and what are the dimensions should I take here? P3 SKU and G3 location list. So P3 SKU I need to take, G3 location. Is it correct? Time should be in months. Fine. So these are the line items I need to select. SKU code, location code, so
Demand.
demand. So these things, this line item I need here. Then what is the format of this SKU line item and location code line item?
Mm, Text.
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 So this is the text we have for the SKU code, and whenever if you have code, so we'll take the text format only. So whenever if you have the question mark boolean format, then in that scenario we'll take only which format? If I have question mark,
Boolean.
Boolean.
boolean will take. So you can see, so how can I write the formula for these two line items? Display the product SKU code, display the location code, final demand forecast for each SKU, each product SKU. So whatever we have calculated in the demand 03 module, that one we need here. So use subsidiary view to remove the time dimension from SKU code and location code line items. So we should not use time dimension for the SKU code and location code line items. Why? If it is there, what happening? What is the problem? Yes,
Space.
you can see these are the two text formatter line item we have. So each and every line items, how much cell count it is taking? 15 lakh cell count it is taking, correct? So why it is taking this much cell count? Yes.
Because it's
In a
taking
time
time
scale
to
weak
generate.
format, like a spreadsheet.
So we have the these dimensions, you can see one thing, we have the time in week format. So one more few more things you can see, P3 SK almost you have 370, and G3 location almost you have 43 or 44. So because of this all things will get multiply. So how it get multiplies means 370 into like 43 into 52. So like this it will get multiplies. So whatever we have, so each and everything it by multiplying, so it will not get add 43 plus 370, it will not get add. So everything will get multiply. And one more thing, the time scale should be, I hope here month, correct? Time scale, which
Mm.
time scale we should take here? Month. So if I
Uh,
take month, how it will get decreased. How much it is get decreased? So from 15 lakhs to I got here 3 lakhs. So how it is
3
getting?
lakh.
So because of how many months we have? 12, and weeks in
12
one
months.
year 52.
52.
So from 52
56.
almost it decreased 12. So means 36 or whatever, like from 40 months get decreased, 40 cells. So because of that one, what happening? So almost it is everything is get reduced, and even they are asking to keep this one not applicable. I have 3 lakh 65. If I remove, how much I am getting?
15,000.
50,000.
15,000.
15,000. So if I don't remove, so simply I will lose the that much space, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So we should be wherever. So in generally what we say in our space calculations, like model size calculations, size optimization techniques, so wherever generally we'll say remove unwanted dimensions wherever it doesn't require. So interviewer they will ask, if you have unwanted dimension, why did you add the dimension in the module? First of all, this is a cross question. So how can we give answer? Remove unwanted dimension is fine, but why you added that unwanted dimension in the module?
Because
What?
we are having different types of line items. So for other line items, these dimensions are needed, and for some line items, these dimensions are not needed.
Yes. So different in one module, I need that dimension. I create 30 line items, 20, 30 line items, but each and every line item not mandatory that dimension should be required, correct? So for that purpose, what should we do?
We not applicable. We can create subsidiary views.
So we should say like we should remove the dimension wherever it doesn't require. For example, text formatted line item we are using to get the code. Code will not get changed. Any location code or country code will not get changed across the time. So that is a simple answer.
Yes.
That is the reason we should not say creating subsidiary view. We need to remove the dimension for the particular line items
And one particular, which is not.
which is not required. Like that we should say. Directly we can't say remove dimension. We can't say wherever we don't require. Like so text formatted line item, few list formatted line item also. It doesn't require all
Okay.
line items. So for example, if you in system module we have the list formatted line items. So this is a list formatted line item, I hope. So parent, I hope. So if I have, this is a list in, if you go to system module, any system module, generally what happened, system
Yes.
06 module, if I go, so what happens, few list formatted line items will create here, G2 country, G1 region, so whatever it. But here this is a system module, we have kept the not applicable. Only I have dimension G3 location is fine. But if I am creating something, this thing in our demand 04 module or inventory module, there what happening, we have time also we have, and so many things we have. So in that scenario, if you have 2 3 dimensions, so in that scenario how many dimensions I need? If I want to create bring this data, like country, parent of country details, I want parent of location detail, country details, I need only one dimension. So I don't need, if I have the in source module, this module, if I have 4 dimensions also, simply what should I do? Whatever the list formatted line item I create, so that dimension only I need. So here I have used a parent, so that is the reason location dimension I need here. But if I use directly G2 country details only, if I want item of G2 country, if I write formula item of G2 country something, so then which dimension should I need here? G2 country only I
G2
need,
country.
correct? So that is the reason whatever the list format line item will create. So whether we need that dimension, if we create some, if we use any formula parent, so its child details we need child dimension like G3 location. If I have 4 dimension also in this module, only I should take one dimension for the that particular line item. So because of this one, what happens, can I reduce my module cell count or not?
Yes, we can reduce.
So all these things comes under the
Yes.
model optimization techniques only, size optimization techniques. After completing the model building process, we'll do this cleanup and model optimization will do. Try to reduce our model size and try to remove unwanted actions which are not required and again. So if I create anything unwanted list for the testing purpose, so in that scenario, that list also we need to delete. So after completing that testing and everything, correct? So these are the things we need to take care. So then you can see here next, we have created these 2 line items, and what formula can I write here to get SKU code?
Code of item of P3SK.
Code of item of
P3SK.
for SKU location, P3 SKU I need to take. Simply P3 SKU I need to take. And for location code, to get the location code,
Code of item of G3.
code of item of
Item of G3.
G3 location I need to take simply. So this is a fine, and where can I find this demand details? In which module did we calculate the demand? Yes. Which
Demand
module did we
forecast.
calculate?
Demand forecasting. Demand forecasting.
So this is my source, this is my target. So you can see here P3 SKU and P3 SKU dimension we have, same dimension. So here we have child time and parent time. So I don't want this account wise, I don't want. So simply how can I pull this data? Can I pull this data directly? Yes. So do we have any other sources, any other relationship here? We can check in our sources. So in demand04, do we have any other sources? Do we have any other sources here? We don't need any other sources. Simply you can pull the data. So you can see here. So direct relation we have. So in demand03 module, simply open demand03 module, final forecast you can take, whatever the final forecast we have. Yes. So we are getting the demand. So this is we got the demand. Then what saved you they are expecting, use subsidiary views, everything is fine, and you can see SKU code and location code we have written, and this one also we have written. Add formulas to review the summary method. Export should be have only product SKU level, then create saved view. Which, yes, here you can see SKU code, location code and demand. So we need. So again we are applying the filter. So why we are applying the filter? We want only months. We don't want any half year and year details. So how can I write how can I keep this dimension? How can I keep this dimension? Then line item should be there in the columns. All dimensions I need to keep in the rows.
Rows.
Products,
Rows.
location and time. First of all, I need to pivot the dimensions. So line item, where should I keep?
Co-
Columns.
Column B3
Column.
SKU and G3 location and
Time.
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 Right.
In rows.
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 Yes. So what filter should I apply here?
Months only.
Months only.
Months only filter we need to apply, and non zeros also we can avoid here. So simply go and apply the filter here. Demand greater than 0.
We can add next filter.
Next filter,
Time. Months only.
months only filter I want. Months only filter. I don't want any other details. So did I get the details or not?
Hmm.
Simply what should I do? I need to
Save it.
Save.
save. We need to click on save as and export.
Rename.
Export view. You can write here export view. Yes. So this is my saved view, and if I go to my default view, I can see like this. So this one is our, yes. So this is the export view. So then you can see, compare your screenshot. So add formulas. So add formulas to review the summary method. This export should be only have the product SKU level. Yes, we have only product SKU level we have, and so everything we have here. And next step, what should we do? We have everything is fine. So sample saved view, demand values in your model will be different. So values will not be same, values will be different. After completing the export file, the .csv file should be looks like this. So what they are expecting, after exporting the file, it should like this. So they are expecting in this view. So they want to expect like this. So what, after completing the exporting the file, so but we can export this file. How we will export, you can see. Once if I export this one, so generally we need to omit summaries. Summary is nothing but we didn't select any parent level here, correct? In our module only we have selected the child details. Monthly details we have taken. So monthly details means we should not take omit summaries. If I want only child details, we need to take in Excel format. You can take here. If I want the saved view, save the export, and I need to give the view here. So mostly will take this one save. So if I don't do this one, do I get in the actions this export view? We don't get. So if you save, then only in our actions I can see this one. So include row label and what instructions they are giving. So export, use the subsidiary view, this is fine. So make sure subsidiary view SKU code and location code line item only for the respective list. So everything is fine. What they are expecting, create inventory ordering saved view. They are asking to create one more saved view. We didn't create this saved view. We will do that one as well. If I run export, what happens? You can see here. This file will get export. It is loading, file is getting loading here. How it looks like we can see. Does it get imported, exported or not? It is loading, not an issue. So till that time we can create one more saved view. So what saved view they are expecting? One more saved view. Create inventory ordering saved view. So which saved view they are expecting? In which module they are expecting saved view? Yes,
Inventory 01.
inventory 01 module they are expecting one more saved view. So simply we can create one more saved view. So exported .csv file. Yes. So you can see how it is looking. Yes. So you can see that file is looking like this. T3 SKU wise, location wise, and you can see each and every month. So this is actually very large file, this one. So that is the reason what happening. Yes, that is the reason what happened here. It took lot of time. So you can see. Is it perfect? Three dimensions. Then what happened? What we have taken? Three line items.
Line item.
Location code and product code, location code and demand. So three dimensions
Demand.
and three line items. So if I make like this, so it will be up. We can watch easily. Yes, you can see. Is it perfect? So three dimensions and three line items. Like this will get. So on the base of whatever how I have maintained my Sagar, you have like if we have the multi dimensions. So how can we export the data? If I have in this one more dimension. So how can I export the data? Yes.
Yeah, see.
So you can see what was the one that interview question. If we get the more dimensions, so three dimensions I have kept in the rows, and line items I have kept in the here. So if I have the more dimension, how can I do? I will show it. So one more dimensions also if we have, how can we export the data? I will show it here. So you can see first of all we can create. Is it perfect whatever we have done? This export.
Yes, yes.
So how we
Yes.
are keeping the dimensions? So in that way only we'll get the data.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. So we can see here one more saved view, inventory ordering module. So this data file include the weekly beginning inventory forecast for every product SKU. So the exported CSV file will be used by Unicorn Candy Company manufacturing system. The export should include the weekly beginning inventory forecast for each SKU. So beginning inventory line item we need, basically the data does not need to include any summary details for the hierarchies or time. So if I don't want summary details, then what should I do? Omit summary. Simply I need to omit the summary. So you should able to see each SKU code without adding another line item. So we should not we don't want any, we want here like this. So what are the things we want? You can see, you should see the each SKU code you need without adding any another line item to the module. So we should not add any another line item. So for how can I do SKU, to add SKU code means I will show here. First of all, I need to open inventory ordering module. Do you have any saved view for the beginning inventory? So I don't have. Simply I can, so what, how can I create the saved view? Yes, what view they are expecting? First of all, what is their expectation? So week should be there. Where week should be there? In columns, correct?
In the columns.
Columns. So where my line item should be there? Yes,
In the rows.
The row.
in the rows only we should have here.
Line item.
So where my P3 SKU should be there?
The rows.
P3 SKU also you can see here only. So P3 SKU should be there. So basically we want line items in the columns, not rows. You can see P3 SKU should be there here. P3 SKU, new job or year, these are the P3 SKUs. Beginning inventory we have kept in the columns, not columns, pages, sorry. These are pages.
Pages.
So simply we need to keep like this. But before doing that one, so I need to show the only line item. So only one line item, that is the beginning inventory.
Beginning inventory.
So simply what should I do? I need to click on select items to show. So beginning inventory line item, I need to select, apply this one, then
Move the products to rows and
yes. So now it will works. So beginning inventory, only beginning inventory I have. I don't have any other line items. So simply you can see. So after completing this one, so what should I do? I need to give save as.
Does it also need months, Asif, or just
No.
weeks?
So if they need months, they don't need months. Only weeks they want. Week 4, week 5.
Then we need to remove the months.
No.
Right?
How we can
Actually.
remove? I will show. Export view I am giving. So you can see I have created this saved view. Export view, saved view I have created. Then simply what I do,
Remove the summary
I will
method.
click on export. So you can see Sagar, especially that interview question.
Yes, yes, yes.
If I have more than one dimensions, like 3 dimensions, so what are this means? So you can see these are the rows, these are the columns, and these are the pages, whatever we have. So if you have more than 2, generally we'll use this one. Generally 99% we'll use this one. But whenever if you have the more dimensions, so simply we'll use the tabular single column, tabular multi columns. These are the rows, whatever the dimensions we have, rows and columns. Then this blue are the line items. So how we will keep the dimensions, you can in that way we will get. But these things are the we should use these 2 things if you have more dimensions. So that is our answer. So you can see what we are trying to do here. So we need to omit the summaries. If I omit the summaries, what happens? The result you can see here.
We will only get weeks.
Yes, you can see. So what they need here, product code they want. They have asked product code, correct?
Yeah.
Here in this so you can see product code they have asked. You can see in this expo along with the product we need to get the code. So in columns we have beginning inventory line item. Other than that one we should have in the other than that one we should have in the columns. So rows and columns and beginning inventory should get in the pages. So simply you can see I will click on saved view, save export view. I will click on run export. So you can see. So this view it should be matched. Yes. So is it perfect whatever we have done beginning inventory and you can see our product code without creating any line item and you can see week wise are you getting any month value here?
No.
So even are you getting this parent details as well here? We are not getting any
No.
parent details. We are not getting. You can see. So these are the parent, but we are not getting this parent details. Only we have done the omit summaries, correct? So because of that
Yeah.
one, only we are getting the child values. So in this way, we have done. So this is the like export activity. So whatever they have given, you can see. So is it perfect whatever we have done here?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the about export activity. So these are the like they have given that exported report. So if you check this one as well, yes. So this is also perfect. Is it perfect how they have given and our values?
Yes.
Yes. So same beginning
Similar.
inventory, week one, new job or EN, everything is they have given same thing. So we have also done the same thing. So 13,000 you can see. So whatever the things we have done. So this is the way how we will do the export and everything. So these are the some important activities like we have in this our conclusion basically this export activities and so after completing this one so we need to import this data into FNA model. Even in a financial model also we need to import this cost and everything whatever we have calculated. So that what happens, so this cost will they will use this cost in the FPNA model. So that is the purpose, shipping cost and we can say, so what are the other things we have calculated, the beginning inventory. So like these are the things we can pull in the like basically what they are trying to do here, shipping cost we need to add in the expenses module. So first of all we'll do this one. Import shipping expenses in the other than module. So what should we do? Import shipping cost data from the supply chain model into other than non-employee expenses module shipping cost line item. So for department import into sales department. So run import result should have none ignored and zeros errors update actions and process. So what should I do? So I want to go which module I should go here other than expenses module. So simply I should open my this module. So where is my other than non-employee expenses? You can see here. So in this one, so where should I import this data? Shipping cost. Here in shipping cost line item I need to import, and which department I need to import? Yes, the sales department, correct? So simply what should I do if I want to import the data? How can I import data from supply chain model to here? Click on import. So
Connect to Anaplan model.
Connect to Anaplan.
connect to Anaplan model. So what is my
Connect to
source?
the
What is my
supply
source?
chain
Supply.
test. Supply chain test.
Supply chain test or supply chain another module?
I think we were working on supply chain test.
Test
Uh,
only. So far we have done test only. And which export view I need to use?
Inventory 05.
Inventory 0, 4 or 5. So inventory
5.
export view we have calculated everything. You can see, select here. So what are the dimensions I have here? You can see time column 2 we have, and so G3 location, where can I have here? Column 1 G3 location details I have. And department, which one should I select here? Sales. They told fixed one, and that too sales, correct? Sales department, they have asked to import the data. And if I come to other column headers, line items are column headers. So which line item should I import my data? Shipping cost, correct? So then
Yeah.
I can I run here? So if I nothing is there, I can run import here. So G3
Yeah.
location and everything is fine. I can click on run import. So updated, you can see item not located in G3 location list. So you can see shipping cost is updated, 384 we have, it is updated, 23 failed. So what it got 23 failed? So Mumbai.
But
So
location.
Mumbai, what happened actually in our locations, in our we don't have the Mumbai, correct? Do we have Mumbai? We don't
No.
have.
No, we don't have.
No, we
Yeah.
don't have.
If I want Mumbai details as well, what should I do? They are
Add the
asking
Mumbai details in G3.
Mumbai. Mumbai I need to add here, correct? In G3 locations, I need to
Yeah.
add the
Mumbai.
open. So simply, so for which, what is the parent here?
India.
In India I need to select,
India.
not here. Under the India I need to select, or we have already that Bombay, but we have the Mumbai, I hope. So because of this
Hmm.
spelling mistake we have, so
Spelling mistake. Yes.
we'll do manually mapping then. There is no need to create. So I have this other than non-employee expenses. If I edit this one, we didn't check manually mapping, correct? So if I come here, locations, under the India you can see Mumbai. Here we have
Bombay.
Bombay.
Bombay. So that is the reason it is not get mapped. I need to click on OK. Then if I run the action, what happens?
Mumbai details will be mapped to Bombay.
Yes, is it perfect everything?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Yes. So everything is perfect. We have imported the data from the there to here. So that we need to create one process. Create process. So rename that action to, first of all, 1.1 importing shipping costs from the supply chain model. So first of all, I need to rename that action. That action name I need to rename, and so we have very long one. So I need to remove some letters in that one. Then
We can remove the update the description.
yes. So one more process we need to create here. Click on new action, and that is the process. Starting only we need. So why do we need this one action, this process in the, do we need to keep this action in the process? What are the advantages we'll get?
If by mistake, if we delete action,
So
so
if
it will
I,
not get
after
deleted.
adding this
It will be
action,
saved in process.
yes. So if I even try to delete this action as well, not possible. If I have added that this action in there. So if I try to delete, whatever it throws, simply yes, I can't delete. We are using somewhere, correct? So accidentally also we don't delete, we can't delete. And even though even we have few more options, if I keep any action in the process, so other advantages also, like accidentally, so that getting mapping changing, or some effects will not happen for that action basically. So some errors will happen if I um, what happens if I keep action single. So sometimes what happens, it may not run give the accurate values, and sometimes it jumps this mappings and everything. So but if I keep action in the process, it will be secure, so it will accurately it will run. So that is the reason every time mostly will keep actions in the process. So this we have done here, and once if we complete this one, you can compare your screenshot. So model to model, add action and everything we have completed. So import final demand forecast data into data 02 module. So final demand forecast whatever we have created, so that one we need to import in the data 02 module. So we need to create here data 02 module same way. So data import demand data in the data 02 SKU volumes module. Yes. Do we have here data 02 module in our FPNA module? So data 01 we have, but do we have data 02? Yes,
No, don't have.
we don't have data
Okay.
02. So we should create this data 02 module as well. So you can see this as an activity we don't we have here in this one. We have one procedure here, access your level 1 model building FNA model. So you can see here they are giving some steps here. Download the copy of level 1 model building. So already we have level 1 model building. So already we have this one. Create and populate P3 SQL list. First what should I do? P3 SQL list I need to create in my level 1 module. Do I have P3 SQL list here?
No, we
Yes,
don't have in level
we
one.
don't have. We need to create here P3 SKU list. So P3 SQL list we need to create. So where should I create this one before employee hierarchy? Correct. So what is the parent for P3 SQL list?
P2 products.
P2 products. And how can I import data in this P3 SQL list? Where can I import this data? Yes. So you can see list P3
From
SQL,
data hub model.
import list members, code and parent from the build SKU saved view in the data hub model. In data hub model we have build SKU, correct? So by using that one we can import the data. So what should I do? I need to open this module, click on grid view, click on import. So what is my source? Data hub model. So where is my data hub model? So where is my data hub model? Is it in archived mode? Yes, it is in archived mode. So what should I do then? I need to unarchive that model. First, what should I do?
To
I
manage
need
models.
I need to unarchive that model. Keep bring in standard mode. So in archive model you can see level 2 data hub start. So where is this is my data hub model. So if I bring back in the standard mode, yes. So simply what should I do? Open this model. Yes, one send message as a rejoin. So simply what should I do? Import the data in P3 SQL list. What should I do? Import data. From where should I import the data? Data hub model. And which saved view should I use? Build SKU. System 012 build SKU model. So this module only we have used to get the data for the P3 SKU. So by using what is the P3 SKU list? So what should I select? SKU flat.
Okay, flat.
Column.
And what is the parent for P3 SKU? P2 product.
P2.
And code only. Simply if I click on run import, what happens?
Only to select name or code, right?
Yes, I didn't select. So yes,
Okay.
you can see here we have got the P3 SKU details as well. So simply you can see we got the P3 SKU details. Then what is our next procedure? Create data 02 module. So data 02 module we need to create here. So in data 02 module, so what should I do? Which dimension should I use? P3 SKU and G3 location. Time should be in the months. So simply data 02 module I need to create below the data 01. So what is my module name? Module name is the
Data 02 SKU.
data 02 SKU volumes. So what are the dimensions should I take here? P3 SKU and G3 location. So time should be there in months, and area dimension. So functional area should be administration. So line item should be, what should I add here? Volumes.
Volume.
So volumes line item I need to add here. So simply you can see so how can I pull the data then? So what is my source and what is my target? So from where I can pull the data? You can see import volumes from supply chain model. So where do I have the volumes? Yes, data 02, create data 02 SKU volumes modules. Yes, so where do I have the SKU? Whatever we are discussing here in supply chain here, so there only we have. So whatever we are asking to import data from this final module, so from that module we need to import. So how can I import? We'll see. So update. So you can see I want to import data from the SKU volumes. So how can I import here in data 02 module? So you can see import. So which source we have created just now? In supply chain test, which saved you we have created? Yes, in demand 05 with demand 04. So what we have created here? Yes. So you can see time in demand 04 we have calculated final demand forecast, correct? So that forecast only we want. SKU wise we want. So in demand 04 we have created just now saved view. Is it correct? Whatever we have created today, demand 04 what we have created? Demand value. What is in my demand and forecast value? Yes. Are you there everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
what is mean by demand? How much quantity we required, correct? So that one only we are
Yeah.
trying to import here. How much quantity we required for SKU wise. So you can see each and every month time. Where do I have the time? Which column do I have time here?
Column 3.
Column 3. So I am P3 SKU list. So where can I find this one?
Column 1.
Column 1. So you can see G3 location. So where can I see?
Column 2.
Here, column 2. So in column headers correct only. The thing is, what should I do? Which one should I select here? demand we need to select for the volume,
Volumes.
correct? So you whatever we are watching this image, so if I what before this one you have what can I see? So what we are trying to do this activity, correct? Before come here, so this is the import activity we are trying to do here. So import activity. So in import activity, what they have asked us to do. So import final demand forecast into data 02 module. So that is the thing we are doing here. So in the final demand forecast, whatever we have created in demand 04 module, so that one only what we are trying to do, we are importing in the FPNA module. Data 02 FPNA module we are importing. So this is activity is the same. So whatever we are doing, this is only. Ignore unmapped from demand 02. So you can see here also you have the Mumbai. So Mumbai we need to map to which
Bombay.
Bombay.
location? Bombay.
Bombay.
Still you have something is the not getting mapping. You need to check. So this one do we have? We need to check anything. If we have blue color, you can map. Otherwise, so you can see this one also not getting because of some spelling mistake. Yes, everything is gone now. Perfect. We need to check like this. So if you get ignore unmapped, then we need to understand something is not get mapped. So here also time also nothing is there. So everything is perfect. So if I run import, what happens? So from supply chain model to I am importing in the
Data escape.
yes. Is it perfect? So from
Yeah.
supply chain model to demand, I have imported in the data 02 module. So as you can see this one in this module, so I have imported, but you can see still for this one I don't. We have the data for the Jan 2020 and 2021 we have. For
21.
past details we don't have, correct? In that
Yeah.
module 2019 year we didn't take even. So that is the reason you can see I have imported here. So you can see we have imported. So after importing for this one also they are asking to keep this action name.
Prices.
So action name also we need to change here. 1.2. So simply you can see. So 1.2 I have taken. I can add this action as well in the yes, it is perfect now. Simply you can see this action we can keep reorder. 1.2 and 1.2 should be properly, it should be. Yes, you can see. So after completing this one, we have imported here. Yes, we have imported from here demand volume and shipping cost. So one update, one thing you pending here, update revenue 02 volumes input module. So in FNA model, update revenue 02 volume inputs module. Add formula to pull volumes from the data 02 volumes. So reference data 02 volumes just simply. So what should I do? Simply instead of in revenue 02 module, so what I have earlier, I have some just manually I have imported, correct? We have imported the by using the file. But if I want to data, exact data, what should I do? After calculating, what should I do? I need to refer this formula. So that what happens if I refer this one? Yes, we'll get the exact values. So 2020 and 21 we will have the values. So still I don't have 2020 and 21. So what is the reason? We didn't take summary method for that line item, I hope. In supply chain test formula, did we take summary method? Is it summary method turned on or not? We need to check. So if we have the summary method turned on, so here it is perfect. Sorry, in data 02 we didn't turn on summary method, not in that one. So here we need to turn on summary method, not supply chain model. So now you can see. So are we getting the values 2020 and 21?
Yes.
Yes. So in this way it works. So like this, so whatever the things we have calculated in the supply chain model, shipping cost and demand volume, so all these things again we are importing in the FP&A model. So this is the like importing and exporting activity. So you can see we have, these are the few instructions they have given. So yes, we have completed this one, all activities. So you can see um, import and export and everything we have completed, line item subset activity. And the thing is we need to focus on, so like mock interviews and mock interviews and interview, I will provide the interview question document as well in the group. So that are the most important questions we have. So we need to follow that instructions and we need to regularly give the mock interviews. So that will be helpful for us to give the real interviews, and we need to practice more and give the mock interviews. Then at least 1 week to 10 days we need to give the regularly at least 2 to 3 mock interviews we should give, so that we can um, give the real interviews, we can upload our resume in the Naukri. So that one we should do. So daily, regularly, if we have class or not, so we should join the 9 a.m. and whatever we are doing same way. So we need to do this further to get the job. Till get the job we need to join daily at 9 a.m. and give the mock interviews. And so we should give the real interviews as well. So even I will provide the HR numbers